Okay, I'm back, y'all, in Divine and Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing this morning? I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Welcome to the message. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. You know what to do, ski booski. Like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Y'all, I really did go and get some cards. I just grabbed some that I could find. Baby, it's a whole struggle to be trying to get these cards out because I have them like on my floorboard anyway. I grabbed a couple of Oracle decks from um out of my 50 1100 decks of card 100. Anyway, I'm back. Listen, we are in Bible Clarity. We are in the book of Proverbs. We are on Proverbs 13, 14, 15 today. Let's do that, get our Bible Clarity, and then we'll hop in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration and energy and see what the word is for today. We'll get the cards going and see what we want, what we need to know. Y'all was ready. Child, y'all know they acting, they trying to, they beside themselves because we recording in the morning, okay, versus recording in the afternoon time. So anyway, some of y'all, I might have something going. I don't think so. What I got going on today? Come on, 1818. Oh, that's gonna be good, y'all. Because I'm on my camera, but I can see over here like the little widgets. Y'all know you can get all of my Oracle decks in a digital download. Can I show y'all? So there may be something hidden. Hold on, how I can do it? Because I say I don't need it plugged up because the car ain't even charging. So for those of you, some of y'all already have these, and some of y'all don't. I didn't I say don't be no hater about my phone case. First of all, she still work though. Message. Come on, Timu. Um, don't you be no hater. I'm finna show y'all. But look, so you can get the widgets. Can y'all see? So on my widget right now, I have 1818, Luke 6 and 38, and send me your location. What's your location? If you get these in digital download, then you'll be able to put these as a widget on your phone. Now, Android, I don't know nothing about y'all. So this is for iPhone purposes only. Don't be, she still work though. She might, maybe she is. She done been through the fire. She literally, y'all, because I burned it. Don't be judging me. Anyway, I'm back. So let's see. Luke 6 and 38 says, give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. Pour, Lord. We receive the pouring. Okay, so, and of course, 1818 speaks to deception, illusion, psychic gifts. So, little clarity, but let's hop into the message and let's get the word first, and then we'll come back to that. Yes, they do cycle through on your widget, so you could look up and it'll be something different. But anyway, Proverbs 13. They have a box here that talks about happiness. Proverbs 13:7. Let's read that, and then we'll read 13, 14, and 15. Despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary, many people still believe that money brings happiness. We deceive ourselves when we measure our happiness or contentment in life by the amount of wealth we possess. When we put riches at the top of our value system, the comforts of today overshadow the eternal value of our relationship with God. We think we will be happy or content when we get riches, only to discover that they bring nothing but transient pleasure. The true measure of happiness is an eternal one. You will find true happiness if you put eternal riches above earthly riches. Pause. I got to say this. Yeah, Glow. Shout out Glorilla. I kid you not, that's what they just was talking about in my spirituals. One day I there was like, I think Gorilla had posted a video or something, and she was like, I'm gonna say exactly what she said, but I'm paraphrasing. But y'all know she good in country. Love you, girl. Love you, honey. One, she more country than I mean, ain't it? Um, she was like, they say money don't bring you happiness, but she was like, shit. That's what she had said. I said, Lord still love me. He know my heart. But yes, we don't put, money does not, you can't buy happiness. It is really an internal situation. It's an inside job. But of course, money, you can buy things that add to your happiness, but don't make it the thing that you think is going to bring you ultimate happiness, because it is not. Be happy, and then the Lord will give you more to be happy for, money included, if that makes sense. But Glow was like, shh. And so, we feel how we feel. Okay. Proverbs 13. Shout out Glorilla. A wise child accepts a parent's discipline. A mocker refuses to listen to correction. Wise words will win you a good meal, but treacherous people have an appetite for violence. Those who control their tongue will have a long life. Opening your mouth can ruin everything. Sometimes you just got to know when to be quiet and be still and not say nothing. Sometimes you just got to let people say what they're going to say and not even give them a reaction, or let them know that they triggered you or bothered you, baby. Let people talk, okay? Lazy people want much but get little, but those who work hard will prosper. Drop that in the chat. I'm prosperous. The godly hate lies, the wicked cause shame and disgrace. Godliness guards the path of the blameless, but the evil are misled by sin. Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Message. Others who are rich pretend to be poor. One thing we have seen, and I don't know, many of you have seen this, most rich people, like who are truly wealthy, they're not the ones, oh, that's the whole message. They're not the ones that feel like they got to be in all the, not that they don't wear designer stuff and all that kind of stuff, but that's a poor, this may be a little biased or judgmental. I hope not. Forgive me, Lord, but I don't need to look rich. Does that make sense? Like some people want to look rich, but they aren't. And that's what this is saying. It's just like, that's not a flex, because why look rich, but be poor? You know what I'm saying? Like who are you stunning, flexing for the gram? We're not going to use the deck, but that's in the Clarity is Real deck, flexing for the gram. Godliness guards the path of the blameless, but the evil are misled by sin. Why not? Why look rich instead of be rich? I'd rather be rich and look poor, like this just says. I'd rather be rich and look poor, because you could be rich in spirit, mind, body, emotions, all of that stuff, and physically rich, like like with money as well. So anyway, I'm back. The life of the godly is full of light and joy, but the light of the wicked will be snuffed out. Pride leads to conflict. Those who take advice are wise. Wealth from get rich quick schemes quickly disappears. No get rich quick. That's kind of how what got me jammed up, didn't it? It did. It's all good though. Wealth from hard work grows over time. You got to be willing to put in the work, y'all. I know it'd be hard and people don't want to hear that, because yes, we want that instant gratification. We want that microwave money. But I'm telling you right now, that get rich quick, it's not going, it don't last. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a dream fulfilled is a tree of life. People who despise advice are asking for trouble. Those who respect a command will succeed. The instruction of the wise is like a life-giving fountain. Those who accept it avoid the snares of death. A person with good sense is respected. A treacherous person is headed for destruction. Wise people think before they act. Fools don't, and even brag about their foolishness. An unreliable messenger stumbles into trouble, but a reliable messenger brings healing. If you ignore criticism, you will end in poverty and disgrace. If you accept correction, you will be honored. Constructive criticism. All criticism ain't good criticism. If somebody criticizing you just for the sake of doing it, that's not what we're talking about. But if someone can constructively criticize and let you know, like, hey, this will be better, this will help, this will work, that's the kind of criticism that you need to be willing to take. If you ignore criticism, you will end in poverty and disgrace. If you accept correction, you will be honored. It is pleasant to see dreams come true, but fools refuse to turn from evil to attain them. Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate with fools and get in trouble. Trouble chases sinners while blessings reward the righteous. Good people leave an inheritance to their grandchildren, but the sinner's wealth passes to the godly. A poor person's farm may produce much food, but injustice sweeps it all away. Those who spare the rod of discipline hate their children. Those who love their children care enough to discipline them, like the Lord disciplining us, right? Because he loves us, correcting us. Those who the godly eat to their heart's content, but the belly of the wicked go hungry. A wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. Those who follow the right path fear the Lord. Those who take the wrong path despise him. A fool's proud talk becomes a rod that beats him, but the words of the wise keep them safe. Without oxen, a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest. An honest witness does not lie. A false witness breeds life. Message, hey, Sag. A mocker seeks wisdom and never finds it, but knowledge comes easily to those with understanding. Stay away from fools, for you won't find knowledge on their lips. The prudent understand where they are going, but fools deceive themselves. Fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can fully share its joy. The house that happiness is an inside job. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the godly will flourish. There is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. Laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter ends, the grief remains. You better do your healing. Y'all admit that in y'all spirituals. Listen, you can only pretend that pain. You can only pretend for so long. You got to get that your heart right. You got to do your grieving. Okay, backsliders get what they deserve. Good people receive their reward. Only simpletons believe everything they're told. The prudent carefully consider their steps. Okay, don't ever believe everything that you're told. The wise are cautious and avoid danger. Fools plunge ahead with reckless confidence. Short-tempered people do foolish things, and schemers are hated. Simpletons are clothed with foolishness, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evil people will bow before good people. The wicked will bow at the gates of the godly. The poor are despised even by their neighbors, while the rich have many friends. It is a sin to belittle one's neighbor. Blessed are those who help the poor. If you plan to do evil, you will be lost. If you plan to do good, you will receive unfailing love and faithfulness. Work brings profit, but mere talk leads to poverty. Don't talk about it, be about it. Okay. Wealth is a crown for the wise. The effort of fools yields only foolishness. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is a traitor. Those who fear the Lord are secure. He will be a refuge for their children. Fear of the Lord is a life giving fountain. It offers escape from the snares of death. A growing population is a king's glory. A prince without subjects has nothing. People with understanding control their anger. A hot temper shows great foolishness. A peaceful heart leads to a healthy body. Jealousy is like cancer in the bones. Those who oppress the poor insult their maker, but helping the poor honors him. The wicked are crushed by disaster, but the godly have a refuge when they die. Wisdom is enshrined in an understanding heart. Wisdom is not found among fools. Godliness makes a nation great, but sin is a disgrace to any people. A king rejoices in wise servants, but he is angry with those who disgrace him. A gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. Pause. I literally just said I don't know, it may have been on the other message where um sometimes it's about the delivery or how somebody is telling you something that makes you either receptive or not receptive to it. Or so you may need to watch how you talk to someone, or someone may need to watch the way that they're talking to you. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge appealing. See? But the mouth of a fool belches out foolishness. The Lord is watching everywhere, keeping his eye on both the evil and the good. Gentle words are a tree of life. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. That look. It was ahead of its time, because I said this on the message I recorded before this that literally was talking about that. Only a fool despises a parent's discipline. Message. Child, only a fool despises a parent's discipline. Whoever learns from correction is wise. There is treasure in the house of the godly, but the earnings of the wicked bring trouble. The lips of the wise give good advice. The heart of a fool has none to give. The Lord detests the sacrifice of the wicked, but he delights in the prayers of the upright. The Lord detests the way of the wicked, but he loves those who pursue godliness. Whoever abandons the right path will be severely disciplined. Whoever hates correction will die. Lord. Even death and destruction hold no secrets from the Lord. How much more does he know the human heart? Mockers hate to be corrected, so they stay away from the wise. A glad heart makes a happy face. A broken heart crushes the spirit. A wise person is hungry for knowledge, while the fool feeds on trash. For the despondent, every day brings trouble. For the happy heart, life is a continual feast. Better to have little with fear for the Lord than to have great treasure and inner turmoil. Trying to tell you, that's why they say money can't buy happiness. You can have all the things in the world and still be miserable. You can be filthy rich and still be miserable. That's why you can't depend on money to make you happy. Like, create happiness and then allow things, like, you can do things to add to your happiness, but It's that feeling, it's that creating that on the inside to actually give you the pleasure in enjoying the things that you've received, because you truly are just happy and content with what you have with yourself and then what you have. Better to have, okay, we read that. A bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than steak with someone you hate. Message, hey, good news. A hot-tempered person starts fights. A cool-tempered person stops them. A lazy person's way is blocked with briars, but the path of the upright is an open highway. Sensible children bring joy to their father. Foolish children despise their mother. Foolishness brings joy to those with no sense. A sensible person stays on the right path. Plans go wrong for lack of advice. Many advisors bring success. Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It is wonderful to say the right thing at the right time. The path of life leads upward for the wise. They leave the grave behind. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he protects the property of widows. The Lord detests evil plans, but he delights in pure words. Greed brings grief to the whole family, but those who hate bribes will live. The heart of the godly thinks carefully before speaking. The mouth of the wicked overflows with evil words. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayers of the righteous. A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. If you listen to constructive criticism, you will be at home among the wise. If you reject discipline, you only harm yourself, but if you listen to correction, you grow in understanding. Fear of the Lord teaches wisdom. Humility precedes honor. Okay. Let me read this box. Failure. It says, this is about Proverbs 15:22. Plans go wrong for lack of advice. Many advisors bring success. We don't have to follow the advice of every person who gives. Thank y'all. We don't have to follow the advice of every person who gives it, but we should listen to others and sift out what is helpful to us. Advice that we don't hear certainly cannot help us. Sometimes we fail to do a job right because we fail to get the resources we needed. God has provided many forms of counsel, and we are responsible to seek them out. Message, told y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all have said that constructive criticism, because everybody, sometimes people just be having something to say just for the sake of having something to say, and you ain't got to listen to everybody. But anyway, that's all I'm saying about that. Let's see what's happening. I hadn't used these in so long, y'all, since I actually had all of my cars sitting on the back seat. That been some months, and we just took these out the deck. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Do we tap in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration energy? Let's see what the word is. What's at the bottom of the deck? Come on, celebration. We receive it. We have the celebration card. Just dance. Gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo. Just dance. Spin that record back. Where does this little screw go to, y'all? It's a little screw. Where'd it go to, Lord? And where it come from? Oh, Lord. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I don't know what that go to. Come on, the blessings, the rainbow up under there. We gonna take both of those. Let me shuffle it. Some of y'all might have a blessing. You getting ready to have something to celebrate. We receive it. Look at that covenant. We receive that, child, straight out the deck. Some of y'all, the Lord finna bring you a blessing. You finna have a reason to celebrate. We receive it. We still gonna use the, what's it called? I don't know what deck y'all want to clarity it with. Power. The car's trying to fall anyway. We'll take, look, celebrating because a blessing is on the way. Some of y'all, like, dancing may be therapeutic for you. I can't wait. I can't, y'all, because they know, y'all, I love to dance. I really do. I love to dance. Like, that's one of my forms of exercise. So if you like to dance, child, dance if you can. I'll be then not twerking, but could if I want to. But anyway, let's see what's happening. So some of y'all finna do your little happy dance because you finna get a reason to celebrate. We receive that, Lord. What else? Covenant contract. Here we go. We have ancient healing wisdom, the shaman that is coming in next. Look at the ancestors' name, child. How many? That's a lot. There may be a blessing that's coming in to heal something for you. Yeah, you're going to dance and be excited, especially if you've been waiting on it. I know I am. Look, it's going to breathe a breath of fresh air. Look, outside with the trees. I wish y'all could see it. That almost look like where I'm sitting. Let me show y'all. I can't show y'all, could it? Yes, I could. Look, y'all. Y'all know we be different. I be doing stuff different. Can y'all see that? Now look at this card. Can y'all see it? Don't it look like that picture? That's crazy. That's literally what it looked like. Anyway, real life tarot, y'all know how I do over here. A breath of fresh air. Y'all know I really like to be outside in nature. It really almost do. Minus the flowers and stuff, but the trees and stuff, just saying. So some of you, there might be like a breath of fresh air, a relief, something like that, child. This may be a blessing that's coming in that's going to actually give you an opportunity to just breathe for the first time in a long time. Okay, something very healing. Told y'all. Look, completion at the bottom of the deck with the full moon. Well, that's a lot of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and get how many? How y'all want to do this? Message. Hey, at Andy Allen 216. How you doing, honey? Here we go. A wake up call is that came in next. The tsunami. Okay, look, they're going to ancestors them. Told y'all. I knew y'all was talking about something. This could be an inheritance. Y'all know I got the y'all want me to take y'all card. I had already said the ancestors on the shaman. No, some of you, this is ancestral wisdom that is being passed down to you. We receive that. The blessings. Come on, like the Lord had already said he was gonna bless generations and generations and generations, and we receive it. So you may be the first generation that really receives the blessings from your ancestors, Lord, and we receive it. What else? Oh, come on, the sun. Look, summer solstice. We have radiance that's coming in next, and we're gonna clarity these, y'all. The sun may be, the sun may be like healing energy for some of y'all. Y'all know I do better. Some people do better when they do their messages at night. I do better when I do my messages in the day because the sun is like energy for me. And so some of you like maybe you need to get outside and get you some sun. Maybe you've been inside too much. Get outside and get some fresh air with this forest that's here. Go hug a tree. Okay, go hug a tree and get you some fresh energy in your spirituals. Let's see what the last card is. Ooh, activation. Okay, come on, activate. I just not Wonder Twins. Look, what's being activated? Let's clarity these and see what's happening. Which I want to use. I know we use those a lot, but I don't want to use them yet. Let's just use some regular tarot because why not? Okay, so celebration and a wake-up call. Who y'all celebrating? I don't know. Some of you, it feels like you finally paying attention and listening and maybe feeling more connected. Your spirit names is finally able to really talk to you and give you wisdom and advice. And I don't know, something about getting outside and connecting to nature is going to be very helpful for you. Sometimes, and let me just say this, something else that helps, right, is sometimes just turning everything off. A lot of times when we be walking, like we're so used to putting our headphones on or you know what I'm saying, having something going. It feels like you're going to come on, spirit, you're going to receive some wisdom. The Lord will be able to talk to you when you're outside connected to nature. It's one of the reasons, message, why not son-in-law, miss, it's like the Lord really being able to talk to you when you cut out outside interference. And sometimes that can include like cutting out any noise or, you know what I'm saying? Like just really allowing the Lord to talk to you in the outside, in nature, like and being able to see the Lord in everything as well. Message. Okay. Come on, a little flare never hurt nobody. Touche by touche. Message. Hey, J. Cosinium. Daily encouragement. Count it all joy. Okay, count it all joy. Well, y'all don't want that, huh? 10 of cups and the 9 of cups. Ooh, come on. And that felt right. Y'all wanted to keep it. And then the Empress. I'm going to shuffle them again. Look, and I just saw the Lord too. Let me shuffle these back. Celebration and a wake-up call. Some of you, look, this looks like something I got on one of my cards. And one of these decks. I want to say it's Isaiah something. Anyway, some of you maybe had a close call with something, or there was some kind of wake up call, and it feels like you've overcome it. But let's see. Told you, this is growth, this is graduation, this is accomplishment, achievement, completing a cycle, moving on. Okay. And this is clarity. Look, there she go. Ancestors, told y'all. You meant that in your girl, you meant that in your spirituals. Didn't I say that your spirit names are finally like, man, you finally listening? There could have been a save, y'all. Let me just say this. It feels like your spirit names came through with a save. They could have saved you from something. Y'all up there dancing. Can I just tell y'all, if there was an I in this word, like right here, DANICE, guess what? That's her name. Her name is Danis Diane. And what's crazy is when I saw this dance card, the first thing that I literally saw message, hey girl, was Danis, which is my mama's name. Her name is Danis Diane. And of course, this is my mama in her youth on this card. So that's the first. What you happy about? You was excited about something. What you bringing in, child? Lord, you know I receive it. Child, it may be something that you're like your spirit dims up there in the spiritual, celebrating, dancing about you, paying attention, listening, graduating some cycle. There's a conclusion, something that they have helped you to create so that you can move forward. So yes, your spirit names be up there. Y'all know I be dancing with y'all. I be dancing with spirit names a lot of times when I be on the treadmill. That's when we be dancing. Of course, Frankie Beverly and Mays, we be jamming. Okay, we be jamming. So there's a conclusion. There's something I can't talk about. Well, I know y'all was excited about that. Look, I'm trying to keep my laptop out the camera, but what is there's a conclusion. It's like you finally taking care of business, you finally listening to them about something maybe they've been trying to get you to close off, end, let go of, finish. They gave you some help, they gave you some assistance with something that is actually helping you to close out an old cycle, an old chapter. We receive it, like really graduating and moving forward. This could be a lesson as well, because this is Saturn energy. So this is like you finally listening. They could have, it could have, there's something could have had to, they could have had to woke you up. Okay, like they could have had to just be like, listen, if you don't get this done, it can be detrimental. The fact that we got the sun card out here twice, woo, radiance, there's clarity, there's hope, there's joy. There's a blessing that's coming in as well. So let's clarity the blessings and the generations. This is generational. I don't know. The Lord finna bless somebody bloodline. There's in the 10 of Pentacles. Hey, Mimi girl was at the bottom of the deck right there as well. So let's see. Yeah, happiness, joy, childlike energy, optimism, ascension, elevation, guardian angel, spirit guide. Y'all know my mama, my numero uno spirit guide, child. They know you personally now, don't it? Look, there go the Lord. Y'all know I got to take the Lord if he come up. I'm gonna get him another card too. I'm gonna put him a different card on here. Child, not Morgan Freeman. No, I'm gonna put Morgan. Think it's a game. I'm put Morgan Freeman on this card. Anyway, I'm back. God, organization, of course, this is spirituality. Some of y'all who getting married. Child, some of y'all could have got divorced. I ain't laughing at it, but for some of y'all, maybe that's the thing that finally happened. Like you finally got divorced or something like that. So that's completion. That's ending a chapter. That's ending a cycle. I'm not laughing at divorce, but you know, if something's over, look, Nine of Swords, if something's over, then it's over. But so some of you, this could be a divorce, a breakup, a separation, something like that. Judgment in your favor. Okay, here we go. What's the blessings of the Lord? That's what I just heard with this, the Lord coming up between and on this particular part, blessings and generation. The Lord is going to bless somebody's generationals, y'all. Generationals, we receive it. What we got? Oh, let's do it. Here we go. Ideas. Okay, the birth of ideas. We have the Page of Wands. Look, y'all, now y'all can't see the cards, huh? We have the Page of Wands because the sun then came and started shining right there. Enthusiastic, messenger, adventurous, lively. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Hermit. Um, This is a good omen of a positive new cycle, a positive new beginning. This could also be a new contract. Didn't I say something about renewing a contract with the Lord with the little rainbow baby? That's what I also just heard with the page of wands coming out there. But this is also about the blessings of they keep giving some kind of scripture, and I don't know the scripture. Y'all know I ain't no Bible scholar, but it's like, did we just read it? The blessings of the Lord make something, something, something. I don't know what that scripture is, but anyway, it feels like the Lord getting ready to bestow a blessing on you. Maybe you strengthened your contract, your covenant. Didn't I say something about being able to sit out here in nature and really be receptive and listen to what the Lord is saying? Being excited, the air up there, like this hot air balloon. That's why part of why I love to fly, because you can really meditate when you up there. For me, I can really meditate. And there go my mom and then my grandma, my grandparents now. Hold on, y'all. First of all, it's getting warm in here because I got the windows down. And second of all, let's turn on some air, because what we're not going to be is hot. Y'all remember, if you watched the video last week or the other day, I did a video and I was telling y'all that I felt like I needed to keep the wind. It's like a barricade. I don't know, somebody listening or whatever. These are my grandparents, y'all. These are my mama parents. These her parents. Oh yeah, yeah. Blessings gonna find me here. Y'all, I thought I was tripping, but I'm not. What is going on with that? Ever since I got my oil change, let me just tell y'all this. I got my oil change the other day, and it's like ever since I got my oil change, like my car had a lot of exhaust. And I thought I was tripping about it, but I'm not. But ever since I got my oil change the other day, like my car has been having like a lot of exhaust. I don't even know if that's normal or not. Um, But anyway, okay, I'm back. So I just had to say that because I thought I was tripping about it the other day and I was watching it, but it's been ever since I got my oil change. So I don't know if that's like normal. It ain't doing it anymore, but that's what y'all see me looking. I don't know. That's weird. Some of you may need an oil change. Look, the Ace of Swords, the truth is the truth.com. I got my oil change the other day. And ever since then, like my car's kind of just had a lot of extra exhaust or fumes or whatever. I don't know if I need to take it back over there and be like, hey, y'all, my car was not doing this, because it wasn't. And so now it's like all of a sudden, I don't know. Is that normal? I don't really know. Okay, I'm back. Random. But anyway, so just make sure you're getting your cars tuned up, your service done, all that kind of stuff. I hadn't been having that happen, but I kid you not, I noticed it the other day and I thought I was tripping, but now I know I'm not tripping because I just saw it happen right then as well. So I don't know. Just make sure you're getting your necessary tune-ups and all that kind of stuff, service on your vehicles. Okay, look, something better happen. Somebody gonna have to tell me something, because I don't know why that's happening, but I don't like it, child, and my car ain't been doing that. So anyway, protection. Okay, what else? Enthusiastic about a new possibility, new opportunity. The ancestors, all these ancestors out here, and we're clarifying the ancestor card. So which y'all, yes, helping us to bring in positivity, new beginnings, new opportunities, generational wealth. You the person that's gonna do it. That's what they said. You the person that's carrying on. Look, and there go my uncle. This is their other child right here, or one of their other children. My other two uncles are not in here, but this is one of their other children as well, like my uncle. So your faith is bringing something in. What's it bringing in, y'all? An opportunity, a fresh start, a new beginning, happiness, being enthusiastic. I don't know. Your spirit names is celebrating something. Look, come on, the good news. Didn't I just see good news over there somewhere? I don't know, y'all. I don't like the fact that my car was smoking like that. I don't like it. Okay. I'll be particular about that kind of stuff, y'all. Like, I don't like my car to be in disarray. Okay. What y'all said? I'm back. It's like we just talked about celebrating in the spirituals, like your spirit name celebrating because you have finally accomplished something. You've completed something. Maybe this is understanding. Maybe this is you understanding your purpose. The star card is out here. Maybe this is you finally graduating a lesson, a season, a cycle, them just continuing to lead and guide and direct you, helping you to make, like, point you in the right direction, point you to make the right decisions for your life and what you want to accomplish. This talks about a kingdom spouse, lovers. This could be at the crossroads, balance, commitment, contentment, making the right decisions. I feel like that's where, oh, come on, spirit. Some of you, like, really making the right decisions that are really beneficial for you, making healing decisions as well. Some of you, this is like a renewal of your faith with the God card, with God out here, the star and the blessings, the rainbow. A renewal of faith, a renewal, a strengthening of your faith, and really just understanding that your faith is what is going to bring in the new beginnings. They want you to be happy and excited about, there's like a good omen. There's something very positive that's coming towards you. Your faith is calling this in. But something's coming, that's the something is aligning that's going to bring joy and happiness for you. So look, there go my daughter at the bottom of the deck as well. So yeah, something's coming in that's getting ready to, look, it came back anyway, which I was a little worried. They just said because the Nine of Swords just fell out on top of the ancestor card, like literally fell on top of it like this. It's almost like for a minute they may have been a little worried, like, were you going to accomplish something, or were you going to take a necessary step, especially something that has been directly, like, been aligned for you. This talks about worry, fear, anxiety. Some of you may have been suffering, like maybe sleepless nights, negative, repeating negative thoughts, guilt, depression, or despair. They could have been a little worried about, were you going to, like, I don't know, worried about you. But it feels like if you've been in some kind of funk or fog, or just like you not really feeling your best, something like that, it feels like you're finally getting back to yourself. The good news card came up. I literally just saw a notification. I know I'm not tripping. Didn't I just see a notification from somebody that said, yeah, good news, commented on a TikTok video. Loyal, dependable, practical, good news, ambitious, foundation, consistent. Some of you, you may be starting school or something. There's something positive coming in. When is this coming in, y'all? Could be by the 17th of January. There could be some good news that the Lord, something that the Lord is going to be blessing you with. Maybe you were courageous enough. Hey, Chris Curls. Maybe you were courageous enough to go after your dreams. This could be dealing with other people as well. This is like dream work, dream job, collaboration, something like that. Like there could be something come, like for some of you, this is going to happen before January the 17th. Like you could have been courageous and took a step. 37:26 on the timer. You could have did something that helped to kind of move you forward or catapult you into success, something like that. Bold, assertive, confident, charismatic. There's like a magical moment that's manifesting in your life. Your faith is calling this in, and your spirit them said, yeah, because y'all said that again, like, yeah, they felt like they didn't know, it could have went either way. Some of you could have almost sabotaged a dream or something that the Lord had aligned you with, some type of blessing, but it feels like whatever you did, you made the right decision. Look, Page of Cups. This is in regards to your dreams and what it is. There's 3 pages out here, ain't it? Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. The only thing that's missing is the Page of Swords. Told y'all this is about an opportunity. This could have almost, some of you almost missed. I don't read a lot of reversals, but if they come up, then I will. Some of you almost missed out on an opportunity. That's what y'all was worried about. You almost missed out on an opportunity. It's almost like something was coming back around again, and the 6 of Swords is in reverse. So this is like, instead of moving forward, you were moving backwards or holding on to something that you should have let go of. It's like, and if you hadn't let go of this, you would have missed your opportunity to pursue your dream, or something that God was, some blessing that the Lord was trying to bring into your life. But it feels like you made the right decision. Did I say something about somebody getting some visibility? Maybe that wasn't this message. I'm not sure. Hey, Cherie, with the sit. Yeah, this is over with. Thank you, Lord. We receive that. And y'all know, well, if I read reversals when I pick the cards up or whatever, because I just read reversals, even if they're, whether upright or not, it's like this cycle is over. This is over. Okay. This lack, this could have been a mindset shift. And some of you, it's like you just deciding that there's more. Some of you, this is about being willing to explore the world, being willing to just go after your joy, go after your happiness, go after your peace. Some of you, you finna, there's an opportunity. I'm just, well, y'all said it, so I gotta say it. You could have almost missed this, and it was like they had to, I don't know, almost force you into choosing something, because if you hadn't of, it was like not, it's like the forest for the trees, right? There go my son. I told y'all generational. Just know this, you didn't miss it. Whatever you thought, like maybe you thought you missed it, but they're just letting you know that you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. This is about following your heart as well. Hey, hey Shay, following your heart. This is overflow that's coming in. This could be a relationship, doesn't have to be. This is self-care, emotional fulfillment, cup running over, open heart, intimacy. Which I mean, like, who, somebody like, yo, they're just talking about dreams being activated. So we receive that. Message. Hey, Troy. Somebody's just, you're aligning with your dreams. They just talking about follow the yellow brick road. I don't know. Aligning with your dreams. Two of Swords. They just kind of put me on pause for a second, because it's almost like for some of you, it feels like you had to realign with your sense of purpose, realign with what you originally asked the Lord for. And that may have been, it could be a person. Look, there go my mama again, the Emperor. It could be a person. Some of you, that's what you could have been holding on to, was a person who was like that chapter, that season of your life had changed or ended, or you could have been holding on to something, but it's almost like the release and the removal is what is setting you free, child. It's setting you free. I know it's still bothering me. I don't know. Something, there may be something nagging. Let me just say that. There may be something nagging for you. If there's something like, I'm using this car as an example, because of course my car is not smoking right now, y'all, and it hadn't been smoking, but now it's smoking. And I saw that the other day, thought I was tripping, but I kept paying attention to see if I was tripping. Hadn't seen it since then. Now I just saw it again. So there's something that maybe you need to pay attention to before it gets too bad, or something like that. Does that make sense? Like, just pay attention, so that if there's a problem with your car, better to get it checked out now so that it doesn't get too bad. Does that make sense? Because otherwise it's like you're gonna keep being drawn back to it. If y'all can, I'll keep looking at the mirror, because I'm trying to see if my car is smoking, which is not. But it's like me also, it's like it keeps calling, like it, even though it's not happening now, it's like still kind of getting my attention. So there may be something that it's like you need to go ahead and address it and take care of it, so that before it gets too bad. I don't know. Okay, what else? The breath and the fresh air. Look, some of y'all, this is love that's coming in. You have the Ten of Cups. This is fortune after difficulty. That's what's happening for some of y'all. My bad if this was a little distracted, but it's like your fortune has been activated. Well, especially if you've gone through many seasons where it just has felt like a struggle or difficulty or challenge. It feels like you're finally getting the happiness that you want, the happiness that you deserve. This is a dream come true, contentment. Some of you, this is partnership. You know what you're praying for, but it feels like whatever the blessings are that you have been praying for, because everybody prays for something different. All of us want different things. Some people are already in happily committed and fulfilling relationships. But there are some people who that's what you're praying for. Expect the Lord to start aligning you, and some of y'all gonna be in the right place at the right time. They just said, to where, let's say there could be a chance. Nothing. Y'all know I don't believe in coincidence. Some of you might randomly run into somebody, but it's really not random. It really is just alignment. So there may be someone that you accidentally bump into, but it really is not accidental. And that you could meet this person at a party for wands, or just like some kind of event, networking event, something like that. If you've been praying for a person, if you just been praying for an opportunity to catch your breath, let me just tell y'all this. This is a truestory.com. I don't worry about money, right? I'm so now I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple of, like, about a week or two, maybe 2 weeks ago, I was going through a lot of warfare, and I know that there was an attack on my finances, and so it was like bare minimum for me, and I don't even know if it was the bare or the minimum. It was both, but it was an attack on my finances. The Lord has taken care of me and provided so much in the last 2 years of my life, to where I may not have everything that I want, but insofar as the things that I need, the Lord provides. And so, I don't know who needs this message, but one of the ways that I know when it's an actual attack on my finances or either on my mindset is because the Lord provides. There's nothing within especially the last 2 years since I left everything behind and began this journey back in March of 2023. Um, there's nothing that the Lord hasn't provided. Now, again, I ain't have everything that I want, because yes, I'm ready. I want my own place and stuff like that, but everything that I've needed, the Lord has provided for me. And so a couple weeks ago, or I'm saying during the retrograde, really, there was just like, there was doubt. Like, there was just, because I was down to nothing, and it was just very challenging for me in those couple of weeks. And so, I kid you not, it's why I don't really worry about money. It's great to have, because it allows me to do the things that I need to do. Even right now, not really having a lot of money, right? I'm still so grateful, because over the past week or so, maybe 2 weeks, the Lord came in, and when He blessed me, it was enough to take care of the things that I needed to take care of. It was enough for me to eat. It was enough for me to pay the bills that I have. It was enough for me to take care of everything that I need to take care of. And that's one of the biggest ways that I know when it's like an attack, because when it's not an attack, I don't worry about if the Lord is going to take care of me. I don't worry about if the Lord is going to provide. I don't worry about when the Lord is going to do something. I just know that He's going to do it. And so if I get in this mode or this mindset where I'm doubting, or I'm feeling like I don't know if the Lord is going to provide for me or take care of me, it's one of the things that lets me know, like, hey, this ain't even you. Because one thing the Lord has always done, especially over these 2 years, even before then, but especially over these 2 years, when I stepped out on faith and just said, Lord, because when I left, y'all, some of y'all know this, but when I left in March of 2023 and gave everything away that I could give away, and message, hey Yadi, gave everything away that I could give away. I don't, so I donated, and then everything else I ended up having to throw away. Um, I didn't even, when I left California, I didn't even have, but I think like I don't even know if it was $175 to my name. And it was me and my son, and we left San Diego and went to Dallas. And we made it by the grace of God, but we weren't even gonna make it all the way, because I didn't even have enough money for gas to get all the way there. When the Lord said it's time to go, it was time to go. And that was March of last year. And so we left, and I had no plan. I didn't know what I was doing, where I was going. I didn't know anybody. It was just me and my son, and we were on the mission. And and of course knew we were going to Dallas, but didn't know anybody there. So it's been one of those things. That's why I say, come on, faith walk. Like, my walk has been different, because before I really started telling this part of this story, it's like I don't have, when I tell y'all, like I literally walk by faith and not by sight, because most times I don't know anything. I don't know anything. The Lord just be like, okay, that way, okay, just go that way, and you don't be knowing anything. And so from that time until now, there have been times when it has been really, really bad. Um, and the Lord was testing my faith. He always came through. Like he always came through. He always, made sure that I had everything that I needed. But there were times, especially last year, 2023, when I really was still so new on my faith walk and this journey with the Lord, that even though I trusted him, I was still in the beginning of learning to trust as well. So it was, for me, 2023 was a year where it was just like, oh my gosh, it was hard. It was hard. Even, but and that doesn't mean that it's not hard now, because there are times now when it's just as hard, especially after, because I've been in the waiting room, been waiting on certain things for so long. But it also has allowed me to be strengthened in just knowing that he's going to make a way. You don't always know how, and you don't always know when, but it's about trusting and believing that the way will always be made. And for some of you, this is like they're bringing up the activation card, and why all of this is coming up is because like you've been activated to receive the blessings that the Lord truly wants to give you. But it takes time, because you have to believe beyond believing that you're going to be provided for. And all of that to say, within the last 2 weeks, even I'm at a point in my life now where, yes, I welcome the abundance and I welcome overflow, and I welcome having more than enough. But I have learned, I literally be like, Lord, I just want, I'll be grateful. My bills are paid for the month. And that's also coming up on this breath card, because some of you, I said this to the Lord just a couple of weeks ago, or just last week. I was sitting in the Walmart parking lot, and I had a moment where I just started crying, because what did I even go in Walmart to get? I don't even know, y'all. Oh, I know what it was. I went because I like to put the little small spaces things in here in the car. And so I went in there, and there are a lot of things that I hadn't really been able to get, because if I get the things that I got to take care of what I need to take care of before I can take care of the things that I want to take care of. And so, or to get the things I need before the things I want. And so I was able to get a couple of things, come on, Nautica, that I wanted, which is like the air fresheners that I like to put in here, and just like little things that I have needed, that I've wanted, but hadn't necessarily been able to get. And so I remember sitting back in the car, and I was like, and I just took a breath, because every one of my bills were paid, including my car note, which has been something that has been a challenge for me, where you don't really have like me needing my car, but it would be like a toss up between, do I eat or do I pay this car note, or do I put this money, I don't care if it was $10, right? Do I put this on the car? And so it was the one thing that is just like, I'd be like, Lord, this is the one thing that I just couldn't seem to be consistent with. I told y'all I started applying for jobs, no jobs coming through, no nothing. So I was forced to just kind of sit and wait on the Lord. And so sure enough, the Lord made a way to where today is the 20th of December. I don't even have another bill that's due until the middle of January. And it was me just being able to sit for the first time, y'all, and I could not tell you how long, okay, where my car note's not behind, my bills are paid, and all I literally have to worry about for the next month, basically until the middle of January, is, okay, am I going to be able to eat, like, having money to eat and put gas in my car. And that's been a long time coming. And so I had nothing but gratitude. But for some of you, you're getting ready to just be able to take a breath. Because I told the Lord that day, I said, Daddy, it's been so long since I just had that level of peace. It's been a long time. So for some of you, it's something like that. There's some blessing, and it may, for some people, maybe it'll seem simple, but for me, it's like it was huge for me to just be like, oh my gosh, like everything is taken care of until the beginning of next month or the middle of next month. And it's been a long time since I was able to just take a breath. And so I'm so grateful. And I hope this is resonate for someone and it encourages you to just know that God will take care. And I know everybody is not, everybody ain't got this walk where the Lord told me to leave everything and pick up my cross and follow him, and no, you ain't going to be able to work, and no, you ain't gonna. No, everybody don't have that story. That's not everybody's journey. That's not everybody's walk, but it is my walk, and it is what the Lord has sent me through, and I receive it. But if nothing else, please take from that story that um you're gonna be all right. And it's hard when you're waiting on the Lord. It's hard when you sitting in the waiting room and the bills are piling up. Come on, 54. The bills are piling up, and you need some things, and you just can't, like, nothing seems to be coming through, nothing seems to be working. Y'all, I got rejected from a job that it's like everybody gets hired from. Doesn't, like, it's stuff like that. It's just like, come on, something got to work, some got to shake. And it was the Lord telling me once again to go back to having the level of faith that I had when I left everything and followed him, because he told me to go to Dallas, and he's like, just trust me. Just trust that I'm going to get you through. Just trust that I'm going to take care of you. So for some of you, that's that renewal, the rainbow card, right? The renewal of the covenant with God. Even though I put that card up, is like, if God said he's going to take care of you and that he's going to provide, he's going to do that. So some of you, this is that renewal of your faith, the strengthening of your faith, that God really does have your back. Like, he really is going to make sure that you're secure. He's going to make sure that you have everything that you need. Because he really does, right? He really is really going to do that. And so anyway, I hope that helps somebody. And also knowing that he's got angels surrounding you and working with you, to all the ancestors and them that just came out in the cards, knowing that you have support. That's why it's the importance of prayer. It's the importance of making sure that you continue to pray, even in the struggle, even in the pit. That's why it's so important that you continue to pray, because when you pray, it activates your angels. Come on, activation. When you pray, it activates your angels. It activates them to come in and say, hey, Lord, we need you to blow a few blessings. Okay, come on, Spirit. We need you to blow a few blessings this way. We need you to they need a blessing down here. Touche need a little help. You need a little help. And I feel like, and I think I told y'all this the other day, I was really just discouraged and down and just depressed. And I just started praying. And then it was like almost immediately the Lord said, okay, now that I know that when you feel in some type of way, or you just at your wit's end, the first thing you're going to do is pray. Now I can bless you. And now let me go ahead and drop the blessings in. Because it's really just about that being your go-to. For me, prayer is my go-to. Crying out to the Lord is my go-to. And it's really what activates the blessings to come into your life. So for some of you, that's what the Lord, that may be what's happening. Your spirit name's coming through like, hey, message. Come on, hey, Sheila Mullinax. That's really activating your blessing. So if you're going through some difficulty, look, there go the God card. It was the first card on the bottom of the deck. That's really that's like the Lord needing to know, like, hey, are you going, when things go bad, are you going to turn to me, or what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to face this trial, this tribulation? How you going to react? How you're going to respond to what you're going through? And for some of you, it's like that's what's activating the blessings coming into your life, because the Lord knows that you're going to turn to him. You're not going to turn to a vice or something like that. You're going to turn to him in your time of distress. And now he can bring in, look, 777. Can y'all see that? 777, seven of swords, I mean, seven of cups, seven of pentacles, seven of wands, all back to back to back. Jackpot. Just saying, what's up under that? I got the look, the King of Cups. Anyway, that's it. That was kind of random message, but Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things, drink your water, say gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose and on purpose, and strengthen your faith. Okay, you got this, and the Lord got you. All right, I love y'all in real life. Bye.